Hello everyone, this is Dr. Nemea Wantang, and today we are out on beautiful St. Andrews Bay, just dropped kids at school. It is the last day of school, and we're going to do a quick video as most of us are getting ready for travel. Memorial Day is around the corner. I'll drop a couple scenes from out here though. This is absolutely gorgeous. In this video, we're going to talk about over-the-counter medications you would like to consider, or I would recommend, when you are packing that suitcase for your next travel. I hope you can hear me just fine. In the background, you probably are hearing the waves from the water and the cars passing by on Beach Drive. Anyhow, when it comes to medications that you want to take when you travel, I pretty much break them up into the whatever you're going through category, and then the must-haves in case of category. So with your first category of medications, it would be anti-diarrhea medications like your Imodium or your Pepto-Bismol in the event of a tummy ache or you ate something that didn't agree with it. And in that same vein, you have your antacids. So that's like your Pepcid, your Zantac, maybe the tomato sauce on the pizza just didn't work out right. One thing to consider are your antihistamines. That's like your allergy medications. So your over-the-counter Allegras and Zyrtec. And of course, these are all name brands. You can find generics for all of these, and they tend to be just as good. You know, I do have a patient here and there that will say, well, only the Pepcid works. If I go generic, it doesn't. But by and large, this works out fine. So those are like your anti-categories, your anti-diarrhea, your antacid, and your antihistamine. In our next category, we're looking at medications that you need in case of. I think moms are more familiar with these. We tend to be the ones packing for the kids Tylenol and kids Motrin, just in case. Those are really good ideas also to pack for adults, just in case. In this same category, you have your cough drops, your cough suppressants, and these are all over the counter, your decongestants. Some of us travel with a box of Theraflu. Fortunately, I've never had to use Theraflu on a trip, but it does work when I use it, so it's worth considering. If you are someone with GI issues, so not very regular when it comes to going to the Johns, having something like an over-the-counter stool softener. Changing time zones when you're going from one time zone to another, sometimes having a sleep aid is helpful. Please do not use sleep aids regularly. They tend to mess up with our melatonin and sleep cycles. Our circadian rhythm is kind of off. So I would just recommend, if you are using a sleep aid, only for the first day or two maybe to get adjusted. And it also depends on the length of your trip. Sometimes it's not worth using that melatonin or sleep aid. Last but not least, consider where you're going. So if I'm going, I get motion sickness. Everyone who knows me well enough knows I get it pretty bad, and so I tend to volunteer to drive on a lot of trips, because if I'm driving, I don't get sick. I tend to be that designated driver. If you are the motion sick type, consider Dramamine. That used to be something I always traveled with. Now I don't use it as much as I used to. I think I've adjusted to some kind of travel. However, if I'm ever getting on the water, you bet I have a scopolamine patch. Scopolamine is not over the counter, so that would be by prescription from your provider. But Dramamine is over the counter, and for some works just fine for the motion sickness. A short list for you. When you're out there, please be safe as usual. This is Dr. Nemea Wantang, Family Travel Africa, with our travel and health section. Today we just covered the over-the-counter medicines that you will need for travel. Please leave me your comments, questions, suggestions on future topics you'd like to hear on this segment of our channel. And I look forward to hearing you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. And if you like it enough, subscribe. All right, have a wonderful Memorial weekend, and thank you for all of those who serve. Much gratitude for the fallen who have served our great country. And take care. Until next time. Bye-bye. This used to be even more amazing before the hurricane. Now we have still a lot of foliage coming back, and it does seem, everything seems to be coming back. Pine trees, palm trees. Love it out here. What is not to love out here? Absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get on the water. Have a friend who wants to paddleboard. We'll be getting out soon, especially with the kids. It's summertime, y'all. Take care.
Yes, you do. Subscribe.